TGIF, happy Friday, my friends. This is Lindsay, and I am back with more daily work from home job leads for you. This week, all of my videos have just been a hodgepodge type of video where I have customer service, I have non-phone jobs, I have a little bit of everything for everyone, and today's video is no different. But next week, I am going to try to do like a healthcare dedicated video. But if you have any other specific type of dedicated videos you'd like to see me do, please leave that in the comments below. But in today's video, we have some non-phone based jobs that's literally responding to like email tickets. We've got data entry, we've got like data annotation, and that one is worldwide. So of course, we're going to dive all in. As always, the link to my website page that lists all of these in these Glassdoor pages if you want to get applications in or read reviews is in the YouTube description box below this video, along with timestamps. I do just always ask that if you enjoy anything that I share, let me know, give this video a thumbs up like button, and share with all your friends and family so we can all work from home, living our happiest, healthiest life. First up, we have the company Frequence. Now, Frequence has 77 reviews on Glassdoor from past and current employees, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 4.2 out of 5 stars. They are hiring an operations support specialist. This one is going to be remote for the United States, and this is going to be non-phone support. So Frequence is an ad tech platform helping media companies connect all of their digital advertising, and they are looking for somebody to manage and triage their support requests that comes through their email ticketing system and direct client requests to the appropriate teams. So you are going to be dealing with this email box or email ticketing system. You're going to read through these, gut check them, and then direct them to the appropriate team that can actually work them. You're going to help register new users and manage account permissions, processing orders, and facilitating the client communication for email marketing campaigns, just executing those optimization tasks. So you will have to learn the fundamentals of digital media buying operations and the supporting technology behind it. So you will have to do other ad hoc or as needed data entry tasks into the system. They prefer somebody who has a bachelor degree in like business marketing or something like that. If not, they will take equivalent work experience in an advertising operations role. You've got to have strong communication skills, great attention to detail, be great at using computers, computer systems, learning new technology, things like that. Pay for this position is anywhere from $35,000 a year all the way up to $45,000 a year. This next one is going to be worldwide. It is called Invisible Technologies. They are like an AI company. They have 233 reviews on Glassdoor, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 4.0 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a video captioning AI data trainer. Again, they're hiring remote worldwide. So you're basically going to be training their AI systems. So the work really involves annotating or making notes and tagging, basically, video clips including the focus, action, camera movements, or other details within the video. So the videos do not contain sensitive information. They're shot in various styles and forms like home videos or animations and video games. And so you're basically going to be tagging all kinds of different things on these videos, annotating them so the AI can learn these different things. They are looking for somebody who is great at spotting written mistakes, somebody who has great skills in like grammar, spelling. You have great attention to detail. You can do some technical writing because you'll have to narrate and descriptive writing of what's happening in the video. Now, unfortunately, because this is hiring worldwide, they did not list the actual pay in the job description, but I am being told by my source that this pays anywhere from $17 to $22 an hour, and I'm pretty sure that's probably for US-based employees. Keeping it moving though, so not to waste your time on this beautiful Friday. Next up, we have Underdog Fantasy. They have 51 reviews on Glassdoor, an overall rating of 4.3 out of 5 stars. They are looking for somebody to handle their fraud and payment support. So Underdog Fantasy is like a fantasy games, like betting, sports betting type website and app where people can do all kinds of betting. And so of course with that comes people whose maybe credit cards have been stolen, used on the site, fraud, things like that. You are just going to have to spot that and basically be the customer support for that. So you're handling all the fraud support work queues, ensuring timely resolutions of all the things that come in there. You will also assist players with pertaining to their sportsbook account. So if someone's having an issue with their account, can't get their payment to go through or something like that, you're basically all things payments. So you're going to perform the manual KYC checks as needed. Now KYC is know your customer. If you've ever done something online before that requires spending a bunch of money, then you might be familiar with KYC checks. Sometimes you have to like hold your ID up to beside your face and use like your little camera on your phone or your webcam, and it has to scan it and basically say you are who you are. Sometimes you have to submit a copy of your driver's license, things like that. It is basically a security check before you can use certain systems. I had to do it when I signed up for my Fidelity investing account. So a lot of different companies, especially when money is involved and it can be high risk with fraud, uses that KYC or know your customer check. So you're basically going to be reviewing that documentation, authenticating it, making sure that it is verified and legit. But they are looking for somebody who has 1 year in fraud or payments, somebody who is comfortable sorting through large amounts of information. So you're really good at going through data. You can be a problem solver, and somebody who's willing to work on the weekends. Pay for this position though is very good. It's anywhere from $28 an hour all the way up to $32 an hour. If gambling and betting websites are not your thing though, maybe real estate is. Next up, we have Zillow coming in at 2,000 reviews and an overall rating of 3.9 out of 5 stars. Zillow is also looking for a fraud operations consultant. So back to those payments and frauds. Zillow's looking for somebody to review and respond to user-generated reports regarding the accuracy, availability, and legitimacy of the listings on the website. So a little bit different type of fraud here. Responding to those user tickets regarding listings and accounts, working with the operations and product teams to improve the internal monitoring systems, just working with members to fine-tune, build the policies and procedures. So the biggest part of this job is monitoring and reviewing the listings and transactions on Zillow's website, manage the fraud filtering tools, analyzing the data, making sure there's no fraudulent activity going on in the listings, nothing is fraudulent and everything is up to date. I've heard of this happening before where like people who have vacation homes who don't live in them all the time will go to their home. Maybe they haven't been there in 6 months. Maybe it's only like a summer home and it's been winter and they've been in their winter home. And when they go back, they find out that it's been rented out. Somebody pretended to be the homeowner and listed that house for sale and rented it to somebody and has been collecting money on a house they didn't own. I've heard of it happening. So, of course, Zillow wants to make sure all listings for sale and for rent on their website are legit. They are looking for somebody who has experience in a fraud operations role or has experience with e-commerce platforms, great customer service skills, great analytical skills. So you've got to really be like a problem solver, somebody who can basically identify those fraud trends quickly and act on them. Now, Zillow does pay very well, $27.80 an hour on the low end, up to $44.40 on the high end. If you have experience with social media, maybe MyFitness Pal is for you. Now, MyFitness Pal runs like a website and an app that you can download on your phone where you can track like all things fitness. You can track your food that you're eating, your water intake, your workouts, all of those types of things. They have 53 reviews on Glassdoor with an overall employee satisfaction rating of 4.3 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a social media manager. This is remote for the United States. They are looking for somebody to manage all things social media from start to finish. So you're going to create the editorial strategy, content calendar, and the content itself that caters to the target audience of MyFitness Pal, that levels up to all of basically their marketing and business goals. So in handling the content creation, you're going to do a mix of yourself of scrappy posts as well as managing agency partner and expert created content. You're going to drive the social media listing on a daily basis, looking for trends, issues, and trying to create reactive content in response to those trends. You'll help identify any product advocates and engage people for user-generated content. So you are basically managing the entire social media strategy, including making the content yourself. Now, some people just hire people to post content that is already made by other teams, but you are going to be basically the jack of all trades, looking for trends online that pertain to the fitness industry that MyFitnessPal users might be interested in. You're going to take some agency and partner content and post it to the social media pages, as well as creating your own new content. So some people might not want to create content, but they're looking for you to manage basically all the postings and communications. So like comments back and forth with the users on all of their social media channels. That includes TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, and Twitter. So you've got to know how to use all of those social media pages, just keeping up the engagement and looking for influencers, social listening, outreach to new influencers to work with MyFitnessPal. You're basically handling it all. So they are looking for somebody to really be able to use tools and techniques to find trends and be at the front end of the trends in both the health and wellness space. They're looking for somebody who loves creating content, somebody who has 6 years of experience like creating content or building social media pages, someone who has great communication skills, and somebody who is outstanding with their organizational skills, being able to handle multiple projects at the same time. They do pay very well, though. I know it seems like a lot that you would have to do, but pays anywhere from $103,200 a year all the way up to $130,000 a year. And of course, last but not least, we do have a data entry position. The company is Healix. They are in the healthcare space. So this is going to be healthcare data entry. They have 132 reviews on Glassdoor, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.5 out of 5 stars. They are hiring a data entry specialist. This is a fully remote for the United States. Now, Healix is a leader in providing physician office-based infusion services. So they're specifically in the infusion services. They have infusion centers all around the world that they operate on behalf of physicians, hospitals, medical institutions. And so they are looking for somebody to join their team to accurately and timely do data entry of new patient information into their billing software, following established guidelines and procedures, so that they can get those patients loaded and those bills out when they come to their infusion centers to like the insurance companies. You'll have to communicate internally with other departments to gather patient information and insurance updates for these patients, putting them in the computer system. You'll have to produce the electronic medical records for all of these patients, just doing eligibility and benefit verification via online resources of their insurance information, and assisting with correcting patient information where needed. So basically, a patient comes to their infusion centers for the first time and they need to be entered into the system. Their insurance information needs to be verified with the insurance company, and all of that needs to get into the system. So when they get their infusion treatment, those charges can drop in the system and be billed out to the insurance. So that is what you are doing, basically entering all this information into the system. They are looking for somebody who has 1 year of data entry experience, someone who has great computer skills, great attention to detail, and can work in a fast-paced environment. You don't have to have healthcare experience with this one. They say it's a plus, it's not required. However, unfortunately, they did not list pay for this position. That'll need to be discussed with them at the time of the interview. All right, if you've made it to the end of this video, I owe you a huge thank you, thank you so much for watching and supporting me. I hope everyone has a fabulous weekend ahead with your friends and family, but don't forget, if you enjoyed any of these job leads, give this video a thumbs up, like button, and I'll be back really soon with more work from home job leads just for you.